Hello. Well, I've parked up in Cherwell Valley. I just had a 45-minute break. It'd be slightly longer than 45 minutes because the noise you can hear is my inverter running and my coffee percolator. But as I was pretty vague and I couldn't remember what I've done this week, I thought I'd look in my diary. So here it is. Monday, left Southampton. I went up to Pocklington, which is in North Yorkshire, and unloaded there. And then I stayed the night at Skelton Lake Services. In the morning I went into Leeds to get the box swapped around. Then I went down to Peterborough, the load out of Peterborough, and I had to go into Perkins Engines. And I learnt something that day, that Perkins diesel engines was actually made, or started off, by a guy called Frank Perkins. And yeah, I didn't realise that. Well, I didn't know that the first name was Frank, and it was by one bloke. Anyway, from there, from Peterborough, I went straight down, stayed the night, got back down to Southampton. Stayed in Southampton that night, and the next morning, I went up to just north of Stevenage, tipped in there, and then I went to Enfield to reload, which I just about made it for the reload, got loaded, and then went off to Gateway, stayed the night in London Gateway. Next morning onto the quay, and then I went up to Bury St Edmunds, back to London Gateway. My reload was cancelled because I just didn't have enough hours in the day to make it happen, and I returned empty back down to Southampton. Didn't get as far as Southampton, only got as far as Fleet Services and stopped there the night. Fleet into Southampton yesterday morning, all the way back up to Dewsbury, where I tipped yesterday, and then ran out of time and had to stop just first services on the M1 at Woolly Edge. And then from Woolly Edge, left there first thing this morning, and I'm here now. So the plan is now, here, onto the docks for 9 o'clock, box off, box on, back to the yard, sort my shit out, get home. And that's my week. And that beeping, that's my coffee done. So with that, I'll speak to you in a bit. Just leaving the services. I ain't going to make these lights, I don't think. No. Just thought I'd bring you along for a bit of motorway driving for a few minutes. Seeing as I've just spent most of what I've done today was either in the dark or stationary back in Cherwell Valley there. One thing that did surprise me, that we had quite heavy frost last night. I was driving down and I started feeling I thought, God, it's getting a bit nippy in here. And of course it's difficult to tell the outside temperature just by, when it's dark. I thought to myself, I reckon the temperature's dropped a bit. So I looked on the outside. I've got a temperature gauge on the truck here. Looked at the temperature, fucking -1. And as you can see now, it's quite frosty out there. Bubbles. Fucking hell. So we just go down one junction here, come up on the A34 all the way in. You know the score, you know the way by now, you fucking should do. So the journey down was 222 miles from start to finish, which for if anybody's watching this in America, any truck drivers are watching this in America, you go, fucking hell, 222 miles, I'll have done that by fucking nappy break. Well, yeah, you might have, and I will have as well, but the problem is, our roads are fucking shit. I mean, I've made quite good time today. I mean, it'll take me drive time about, it's only just about 0 degrees at the moment. I reckon it'll take, it's another 2 hours from here. And I've already done nearly 3 hours of driving, so nearly 5 hours of driving to do 222 miles. But you also got to bear in mind that my truck's limited to 52.2 mile an hour. That's top end. That's those working limiter cut down. She'll run on to 56 on a downhill, but that is it. Whereas, you know, you American boys and girls, I mean, you'll cruise at 70 plus, won't you? Fucking hell. If I tried cruising at 70 plus in this, if this could, I mean, these are capable of doing it, they're just limited to stop you from doing it, but because it's too fucking dangerous. Our roads are so bumpy and potholed and fucking mental that you'd bounce all over them, you'd bounce off across the fucking carriage. I'd fucking hop that central reservation there. You know, we just couldn't do those sort of speeds. I mean, last night, I dare say, coming down, I could have done it on the motorway. It was nice and clear, but nah. And to be honest with you, I'm quite happy sitting at 52.2. As soon as you start bumping that speed up, you've got to be really on it. So I'm hoping it's going to be a nice day today. I'm collecting a patio heater off a mate. He's moving out. Doesn't want to take it with him. So I've got to try and get that in the back of the car somehow. We'll have a go at that. So yeah, it's a bit on the nippy. I'll say it was. Yeah, 0 degrees. I'm at 52 mile an hour. We'll have the sun behind us in a minute or two. But I hope it stays like this for the rest of the day. It'd be nice, or even the weekend. Okay, I'm going on the docks today, which means that I don't have to get up at stupid o'clock on Monday to go and get on the docks. Plus on a Saturday I'm early paid, so I don't mind if they fucking hang me around on the docks today. Well, welcome to let me sit there as long as they want. I'm on a good rate. So I've got enough time there to get down to Southampton, pull in the Ranting, have a pee, and then funnel on down into the docks. And then, well, we just lap of the gods then, we're in the dock of God. M4 closed. I'm not going on the M4, so it doesn't apply to me, and that's up London end anyway. Had a bit of a kip. I've been having some strange drinks, fucking hell. Weirdo. There's a big tent, like a big top tent, and inside it was like this Indian guru bloke, and he had loads of piercings and fucking tattoos all over his face, and he was trying to convince me to go in this tent, and his wife was trying to convince me. I wasn't having none of it. Then I ended up in a cinema, and I was talking to one of my old friends and his missus in the cinema. But, you know, quiet, and the music in the cinema was quite loud, and all of a sudden all the music and everything stopped in the cinema, and I blurted out, yeah, but of course he only had one fucking leg, really loud. And that's when I got thrown out of the cinema. Please, if anyone analyses drinks, tell me what the fuck that means. Am I heading for a nervous breakdown? I don't know. Fucking mental. You want to be a truck driver? You'll end up having fucking dreams like you're on fucking acid. Here we go, coming off. Nice and quiet. So, that should mean 0 fuckwittery. Can't guarantee it. There are people about. Yeah, you just sit there, mate. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on then, you fucking loot. Sometimes get a warning here. I'm doing it though. I usually get a warning there from the truck telling me that I'm going to crash into something. But clearly didn't think so today. Newbury, 37 miles. Look at the rubbish. Oh, here we go. Fucking started, didn't I? Look at it. Fucking tyre there. Look at the shit you see on the roads. Truck coming outside of me. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was in Roadworks last night. And, remember the old Star Wars film when when Luke Skywalker and fucking Han Solo, and they're firing those they're riding their spacecraft and they're attacking the Death Star, and they scoop down and then go into those really narrow sort of fucking alleyways going round that revolve around the Death Star, isn't it? You know, and they go right down in there and they're ducking and diving there. Well, that's very similar to driving a fucking great big truck in narrowed lanes on a motorway at night. I could see exactly where he was coming from. I could pile up one of them fucking things. Especially when the road gets a bit fucking bumpy. That's like, you know, you get fucking bounced all over the place. You're trying to fucking stop yourself going into a crash barrier on your left, and then sometimes you've got a truck overtaking you to the right who's fucking 2 inches away from wiping your mirror out, and you're both bouncing around a bit and you're trying to fucking keep it within the white lines and not hit each other. Yeah. Star Wars. I see loads of these Starbucks now, and there just seem to be more and more and more of them. So fucking hell. Overpriced shit coffee. I can't remember the last time I bought a Starbucks, but it's fucking expensive, isn't it, for a cup of coffee? I pay about, well, the most I pay in the services for a bag of Taylor's coffee, actually, out of Marks and Spencer's. I bought one a couple of days ago. It was £4.50 for a bag. You know, and in Tesco's I could probably get it for about £3.25, £3.50. But I don't mind paying a bit extra because I get it on the vouchers anyway. And that lasts me nearly a week. A bag lasts me about 4 days. I'll be lucky if I got a fucking grande fucking chocolate latte in there for fucking £4. And it tastes like shit and goes cold really quickly. I left my travel mug at home once, and I thought, oh, I can't cope without a fucking travel mug. I need to, you know, I make a pot of coffee, which is the best part of a pint, and I put it into my mug, and that lasts me a couple of hours. So I thought, oh, I'll go into, I'm not sure, I think it was a Costa in Fleet. No, it might have been Starbucks. No, I think it was Starbucks. And I got the equivalent. I picked up the equivalent of Starbucks own branded thing, like heat glass type flip top lid, you know. Well, that'd do. Good size. That'd do the job. Went up to the counter. 29 quid, please. Fucking 29 quid. Fuck me. No, put the fucker back. Went into Waitrose and bought a little, like a little thermos cup with a pop on lid, screw on lid. I mean, it doesn't keep it. It keeps it warm for about 20 minutes, half an hour. It's a lot smaller, but I thought, well, beggars can't be fucking choosers, ain't there? It was £3.50, so fucking 29 quid. I'll wait until I get home. Yeah. Fucking 29 quid though. Fucking robbing bastard. Oh, I love mornings like this. Sun coming up, crisp morning. Nice views out across the countryside. Hopefully you can see them as well. No real traffic to have to worry about. Scooting on down the road. I knock this job, but you know, I don't knock it really. I'll be quite honest, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. Life's too short. Now you get to a point in life, well, you get to a point in a job where you just go, okay, I've had enough now, that's it, boom. And I've done that all the way through. And something will happen and go, fuck it, this ain't working for me, need a change. And yeah. The only thing that stresses me out about this job is when we have to do a reload in the afternoon. And you've been up since fucking 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and you know, 12 hours into your day, they suddenly spring on you. Oh, can you go and do a reload? And I'm like, I ain't got enough fucking hours in the day. Oh, can you just? I don't know if I can. And sometimes you just got to be blatant with it and go, that is not going to work. You know, I'm not going to get there. Like I did on Thursday, I think it was. And I had to do a reload in Enfield. And by the time I'd got ready to get a box, I would have gone in and got another box ready to go up to Enfield. I would have got there at the time that I need to be thinking about parking up. I said, no, it ain't going to happen. It's just impossible. And they obviously listened to me and took it on board. But sometimes it's borderline, you know, you think, if I get a really quick load, I'll be able to do it. And I'll still have enough time to find somewhere to park. And other times, you just know it ain't going to happen, full stop. So that really does stress me out. If it's other than that, there's one other occasion as well that gets a bit iffy. Is when you've got a late tip, and again it's all to do with timing and running out of time. You know, we're governed by strict rules and regulations for driving hours. And you go somewhere and you go, right, you phone the officer and you go, right, if I get there, you know, sometimes it takes 4 hours to unload, but I'm given 4 hours to unload, and sometimes it can go on for longer. I've been 9 hours in a place before whilst they unloaded it. So you never know how long it's going to take. So when you're going into a place and you go, right, I don't mind going in there, I'm on 12 hours, so I've still got another, 12, 13, 14, 3 hours to go, say. Can I stay there the night? If the shit hits the fan and they go over, and I'm running out of time, can I either leave the trailer there, or can I stay there overnight and leave in the morning, stay in their yard? And so your front yard, and they go, yeah, you can do that. Okay, it happened to me a little while back. All the way up to fucking Newcastle. It was up north of Newcastle. Got in there late in the afternoon. Yeah, ready to go. Yeah, no problem at all. We won't be unloading for a little while, but you know, we'll get you soon. I said, well, I'm going to run out of time, mate. I've been told that. So I said, that's alright. I'm staying in your yard tonight. And they look at me blankly and go, no, you're not. Well, you won't be unloading later then. Who told you to stay in the yard? I said, my office. And it's like, well, somebody bullshitting, either the office is bullshitting me, or the office is phoning someone up and they're bullshitting, you know, they're bullshitting the office. I don't know. Either way, it drops me in a shit. And that's the sort of thing that happens. And that's what I don't like either. That's quite stressful because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like breaking the law. Well, it is breaking the law. I can be fined. 300 quid fine for going over my hands. Fucking, I don't want that. So, yeah. I don't know how much you can see because I'm getting fucking blinded by that sun. It's just at the wrong eye. Bring the speed down now because the old Bills very often sat up on this bridge nabbing you as you come in on this 50-mile-an-hour stretch, and they're sat up on that bridge, and obviously you don't see them until you come around that corner. I'm always very wary of that. And these people that fucking hurtle on by, so I'm doing 50 now, and these knobbers here, bang, you're fucking done, fella. Right, there's a hell of a bump round here. So you'll hear the warning marker go off because I need to take it to the left slightly. Check my left hand mirror, there's nothing there. I'm going to hug the white line, otherwise I end up fucking taking off. There we go. Fucking hell. I'd lose my coffee percolator and everything if I hit that bump. I might have to put my sunnies on. Fucking blinded that. Tell me where I'm going, I can't see fuck all. Straight on, alright. Beautiful morning. Look at the sun shining through those trees there on my right. Don't know if you can see that. That blossom, that is, blossoms come out on something, that's fucking lovely, that is. I like a bit of blossom. Nice. Pretty. I like a pretty thing. Not in a girly sort of fucking way, you know. Pretty. There's more here, look. Look at that. There's me saying that the sun's fucking lovely, I'm getting fucking blinded here. Right, charge back up to, oh, I can raise the speed by 2.2 mile an hour. Made all the fucking difference there. Every little helps. Probably be able to see a bit more now. Another tyre. going. I'm shouting. I think they've done something to the white lines here, maybe. It's a bit fresher. Well, they did going up there, back there. Rubbish there, there's a fucking wheel arch. Tons of shit. Another tyre, the other side of the road. Fucking tyres everywhere. Look at all the rubbish here though, fucking hell. Have a look to see how clean this lay-by is looking quite clean actually. It's not too bad. Lots up in the hedge though. And then look at it here. Look, it's like we're some fucking third world country. It shouldn't be. The fuck's that? That's a mattress down in there. Tons of shit everywhere. And again, bit of a clean lay-by, but I feel sorry for the poor bastards that have to walk back later there. See, that's not bad at all. Bins are empty. Well, that one's quite cool, but you know, then back to shit again. Fuck's sake. Just fucking annoys me. As you can probably tell, I fucking go on about it enough. Everywhere, and another tyre. Take your tyres home with you. Oh, fucking wheel there, off a trailer. Well, I look like off a fucking mower. Small and fat. Bit like myself. You took out the small bit. Just fucking fat. Oh yeah, that's what I've done, yeah. You know the other day, alright, well, you might have seen it. I was talking about, I was parked up in a row of trucks, and the bloke to my right had these resistance bands, and he was giving it plenty in the truck. Well, I bought some. I bought a set of resistance bands to give it a go, you know. I can see myself fucking whacking myself in the face with it, or doing something fucking dodgy. But no, I bought a set. I thought I'd give them a go, you know, because my legs are quite strong, but my arms I've always suffered with weak arms. I've never been strong in the arm. Thick in the head and weak in the arm. That's Yorkshire folk, isn't it? Fucking hell, they're digging all that like, what's going on in there? Houses. What fucking houses, look? To my left. Yes, I bought, your HGV. Anybody think I've been up since fucking half 2? Yeah, so I bought these resistant bands. I'm going to give them a go and see how I get on with them. Just do a little bit, you know, I can do a little bit. I've got dumbbells at home, but I don't really want them in the truck of the cab. You're sort of tempting fate, aren't you? You know, with 4 or 5 kilogram fucking dumbbells floating around in the cab. You're fucking the fight. Worst case scenario, I turn the truck over. I survived turning the truck over and being in a fucking almighty crash. What did he die of? Oh, his fucking head got crushed by a 4 kilogram fucking dumbbell. That would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Bad enough, but I mean, I've got a container of water in here that's bungeed to the chair, to the passenger seat. Well, a fucking percolator, I know there's no coffee in it and it's not on. Still make a bit of a fucking mess of, you know. On those fucking 2 across the cab and in the end. Then me mug and all the shit that I've got lying around. Get it done, Pete. Pothole coming up. Here we go. Fucking hell. See that? I don't know whether that's is it blackthorn? I don't know if that's blackthorn or not. Really not sure. There's no saying about blackthorn, isn't there? Can't remember what it is though. My dad used to say it. Oh. Yeah, I can't remember what he used to say now. It might have been. Well, I want to say that as soon as the blackthorn comes out, then that's it. Spring's here. If it is, spring's here. Well, I don't know if that's tricky too, because it's fucking -1 this morning. That was a bit nippy. That's not very spring-like. I look forward to the warmer weather, but there is up with that. I don't look for another fucking time. I don't look forward to sleeping in a fucking greenhouse every night, because it gets so hot in these trucks. You can't run the engine, you can't run the aircon at night. I've got a fan that I run all night, but all that does is circulate fucking hot air. It just gets so fucking hot, unbelievable. And that, and I don't look forward to the flies. Fucking flies in the cab, they do my head in, they're always fucking buzzing about you, especially at night, and they land on you because you're getting a bit hot and sweaty. I hate flies. So anyway, I'm waffling, I've said enough, but that's the week done. That is the week more or less done and dusted. I'm hoping that I get on and off the docks rather quick. I might do just a little bit as I leave the docks and just let you know how long I was on the docks for. But that'll be it. I'm just going to put some tunes on, sip my coffee, have a pano chocolate, and then you like my French pronunciation, and then keep charging on down to Southampton. Good, bad day out. Yeah, that's it. I'm finishing. Goodbye. I might speak to you later. Might not. But if I do speak to you later, then if I don't speak to you later, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for liking. Thank you very much for commenting. Sound quality, I've got to be honest, there's very little I can do about it. You know, I'm in a truck, it's noisy. Yeah, it's never going to be like you're watching a film on telly. It's just the way it is. Fucking great lump of wood there. Tyre, another tyre. Fucking how many tyres have I seen today? Normally shoes. How do you end up leaving a fucking shoe lying around on the road? Is that you just got some fucking robber of a mate who you take your boots off when you get in the fucking vehicle after work and he picks one up and flings it out the window? I'd fucking fling him out the window if he threw my fucking boot out the door. I don't know how you lose your boots. Gloves I can see. I often see gloves. High vis. Oh yeah. You know, you put it on the side of the truck. There's another tyre. Fuck me. I want to see a boot. Look at the rubbish here. Holy fucking shamoly. Look at it going down here. Look at it. Oh dear, dirty bastard. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. I'm appalled, absolutely. But what can I do? It's not like I can walk down the A34 with a high vis and a fucking gravity stick. People need educating. Actually, what people need is a good kick up the fucking arse. It's in the fucking trees and everything. Anyway, I keep saying goodbye and not fucking going. I think I must just like the sound of my own voice. But like I said to you before, I find it therapy and I can justify talking to myself. Because when I turn the camera off, I ain't any different. I'm still talking, I'm just not recording it. Oh, stop. That's in mine, I think. That aubergine colour. I'm still talking. I don't change. All I'm doing is recording what I'm saying. You know, so as soon as I turn this off, I'm still going on and ranting and raving to myself about fucking rubbish, tyres, the lack of shoes on the road, fuckwits, and anything else that fucking grabs my attention for the merest of fucking seconds before I forget it again. Like walking the dog. I wonder what goes through your mind when you're buying a new car and you go, I'm gonna buy a fucking lime green one. Good fuck. Well, I reckon there could be a lot. All the colours you could have and you pick that colour. So you're getting a good view up here. There's another tyre! Fucking hell. I could do a montage of tyres. It's a bit cloudy as I get down towards the coast here. That's not on. So I hope you've watched. I'm hoping to get another couple of videos up this weekend. Hoping. I don't know whether I will. I'll try and get at least one up. That's my aim. I've probably got enough footage for about 3 or 4 videos. Yeah. the ages to get three or four more videos up right over the next couple of weeks. I say this week I've only recorded that was today. Is that a tyre? Yeah, that's a fucking tyre. High vis, seen a high vis. That's a bag of rubbish. Fuck me, that whole fucking bag. They must have emptied their swing fucking bin in the kitchen. Drove down, or what? Honest, like down the A34 now. Fucking hurl it out the fucking window. Put it outside your front door so the binman can take it like normal folk. Wankers. There's another tyre. And another one. High vis. Now, I quite like this bloke. When I was in a car, I used to do this every day. I think I told you. I did this every day for quite a while. Well, not every day, but no. Another tyre. Fuck me, and another one. There's a tyre fetch going along here. And that's not another one, is it? Yeah, and another tyre. And in a car, you're low down, so you can't see up over the fucking edges or anything. So it's quite a boring road in a car. Well, I never used to enjoy it, but now you're up in a truck and you're up high, you know. Get a good view. I like it. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Well, I'm sure you've had enough of looking at tyres and rubbish. Just look at it here. Fucking straps there at the back. That's guarantee a puncture if you hit it. Right, the next tyre I'll finish. Alright? Promise you. Turn you off. Lay-by full of shit. Now over to my right here, this is where they were litter picking the other day. There's a lay-by down here. Ah, tyre. I know I said I was going to finish. I know I said I was going to finish, but I'm just going to have a look down here because this is where they were litter picking. Another couple of minutes. Bear with me. Bear with me. Fucking suicidal pigeon. Was it here? I thought it was. Maybe a bug. Yeah, it was along here. I think. The lay-by. Another fucking tyre. And another one to my right in the centre there. And another one. And another one. Wheel arch. Tyre. Wheel arch. It was from here. So this lay-by here on the right, this is where they've been litter. This is on the right hand side of the road, the other side of the road. They were litter picking along here. and they picked it clean and they did a really good job. Let's have a look to see how much fucking litter is already there. Look, I can already see stuff. Look, what's that there? Fucking stuff chucked out. This was picked clean. And there's already shit all over the fucking place. This was done less than a week ago. Oh, just over a week ago. What the fuck? I don't believe it. Look how bad it is. Well, that was tired. That was a fucking waste of time, wasn't it? I bet they feel really pleased with themselves. They did all that work, risked life and fucking limb. You're more or less back to fucking square one again. Oh, you stay there, you fucker, don't come out. I'll shove you straight through that fucking barn if you had. The other thing you often see on the side of the road, buckets. Yeah. Another tyre. And another tyre. Bit of a wheel arch. And the reason you see wheel arches is when a tyre goes on a truck, we have plastic wheel arches and it tends to, you know, if you have a blowout, what the rubber does is just fucking totally delaminates and fucking completely blows itself apart. But the force it's under, when it does do that, is that it tends to demolish your fucking wheel arch as well. And that's why you see a lot of wheel arches on the sides of the road. There's rubbish on the left here. Got to see a tyre. Yeah, tyre. Fucking great bump in the road. Bucket. Tyre. I've never seen so many tyres. I've not really. I know they're there. I've never sort of pointed them out before. Fucking tyre spotting. There's a fucking ladder there. That's been run over a few hundred times by the looks of it.